Hello, loves. It is Aries full moon oracle card transmission time. This is your oracle card transmission for this moment, for this now. If you were drawn to this magnificent angel aura quartz, see those colors and that shine? That is created through an electrostatic bonding, a treating of this quartz crystal with platinum. The platinum is the part that makes it angel aura as opposed to regular aura quartz. Platinum is associated with the angelic realms. There is deep purification energy associated with this stone. It is also extremely high vibrational. We've worked with some high vibrational stones through our journeys together. This is probably one of the highest vibrating stones. And interestingly, it is extraordinarily light. It has this depth, this sense of complexity to it, and it weighs like a feather. Platinum is also extraordinarily light, almost as light as titanium. There's something about holding all of your complexity and also all of your lightness that is being brought through with this stone. For this lunar cycle, I was called to three decks. We have the Wild Unknown Archetype deck here. Then we have some messages coming in from the Blue Messiah Oracle deck. And for our tarot, we'll read from Tarot Cosmico. As we feel into that idea of intense complexity, deep veins, but also brilliant lightness. There's an aspect that's happening over this lunar cycle. It's pretty tight on the moon itself on Sunday, the 9th. Whether the 9th is Sunday or Monday for you. And it gets tighter over the course of the next week and then starts to shift out again. Retrograde Jupiter is moving through the first into the last degree of Aries as it will shift into Pisces again. Kind of towards the end of next week, I think it was. It might be a little later than that. As it's transitioning through these early degrees or late degrees, depending on your orientation, right, of Aries, it will be passing Hygeia, who has moved into Sagittarius now, so passing in a trine. They'll be they're angling one another and gifting one another. Hygeia just entered Sagittarius. Hygeia is going forward. So as Jupiter shifts backwards through the 1st and 0 degree of Aries in trine in Sagittarius, Hygeia is moving forward through the 0 and 1 of Sagittarius. Interestingly, Sagittarius is also the sign that Jupiter rules. You can feel into this by remembering that Jupiter expands and Sagittarius is higher wisdom, seeking higher education. So we could view Jupiter and Sagittarius together as seeking to expand knowledge, seeking to expand consciousness. And Hygeia is often called Kundalini goddess of miraculous healing or awakening energy. Awakening energy. And there's this real sense of Jupiter coming through Aries, shifting back into Pisces for a couple of months before turning back around and then beginning its real transit through Aries, the full transit. It won't leave again after it comes back in next year. I mean, it will, but on the other side. It won't go back into Pisces, but it's like it's going back into the age that we're leaving, that Piscean age. It's going into that transcendence energy to bring forth once again this remembrance, this wisdom to help expand. There's a feeling of like, as we birth the new, Jupiter's going back into the old age to pick up any stragglers who might be ready to come in. And Hygeia is there to wake them up real quick. I wonder how that all is going to play into this transmission today. It does feel like Angel and Jupiter and Hygeia can have a pretty good party together. Remembering that we are all this light and that we all have the ability to wake up really fast, to expand our consciousness. It's that complexity again, right? To remain light without losing all of those beautiful aspects of life that we've learned, all that wisdom that we've gained from our maybe denser embodied existence. It's not about leaving the embodied existence behind. It's about incorporating the new sense of lightness into it. That feels nice. Oh, here we are. Ooh, Kairos. That is hilarious. Can we talk a little bit about Kairos? So if Chronos is Saturn, linear time, Kairos is, it even feels weird to use the word time. It's rhythm is a better word. Rhythm. Kairos is, some people will think of Kairos as like the feminine aspect of time, or as the natural time. I like rhythm. I like rhythm. Rhythm feels like, it's cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles. And there's so much complexity, right? There's the equinox to the solstice. Then there's the mid-cycle between them. And we're coming into one of those. We just left the equinox. We're coming into, at the end of the month, Samhain, and then we'll move into the solstice. But those are just 3 points. There are so many points in between, and the closer to the center you get, the more diverse it gets. It is a wheel, but it's infinite. I love that Kim put this I in the center. There's this sense of, have you ever heard the myth of the God, the creator God? I don't know what tradition this is in, but that the universe was created through the opening of God's eye. And in that opening of that eye, all of creation formed, allowing the universe to see itself. And as embodied beings, we are part of that. And all of the light around us is the reflections and the refractions off of that eye. So it's not linear time like Chronos. It's cyclical, yes, because eventually that eye will close again. And then it will open again. There's a Ween song called the Argus, and the Argus has many eyes. The Argus has many eyes. It's not simply one eye opening and one eye shutting. It is many eyes opening and shutting and opening and shutting and opening and shutting in no particular necessarily linear fashion, but it's meant that this eye opens now, and it's meant that this eye closes now, and it's not it's that death rebirth cycle. It's that death rebirth cycle. I'm a fan of Kairos. There's also a couple of channels that I have worked with. These women named Janet and Ina. And last year they opened they call it Hogwarts for Healers, and it's called the Kairos Healing Academy, and it works within that cyclical fashion. It is also bigger. Let's see what card that is. It is also bigger. This feels like it's part of this reading. Not sure where it's going to slot in yet. Soul vessel. Soul vessel. I'm going to put it here for now, though I know I'm meant to keep shuffling. Also, I understand that. As I do, though, oh, here we go. Okay. Can you see this image pretty well? We're going to do this. As I keep shuffling, I'm going to keep this right here because there is an ask happening. Let me turn off the ring light so that we can really see this card. There you go. I like the ring light for some things, but the Blue Messiah deck is shiny like the Angel Aura Quartz. As I continue to shuffle, there's a call for an open-eyed meditation with this card, with the bright white center, with the flame, or even tree of life, where the roots connect in to Gaia. And then the blue also expands out. It feels like this is a pictorial, an image of what it means to be an anchor of the blue flame. And I believe that it has come through so that as I shuffle, you can have some quiet me time with what it means to you to be an anchor of the blue flame, if you feel indeed that that is part of your templating. And if you're watching this, it probably is in some way or another. Can you feel how we are all an aspect of the I? And we are also the I? We are all an aspect of the I. And we are also the I. And there's the other one. Okay. Feeling called that the soul vessel will move here. How does that work? The first card that we got afterwards is Inner Alchemy. Once again, we are the tree, this time full embodiment of light. Full embodied, the full spectrum of light. That's what white light is. It is all light. And you see how the heart is the lead. What you are doing in every moment is this inner alchemy. This is in part also what it means to be an anchor of the blue flame, yes? Feel that? Let's see if we can get that. Oh, beautiful. What was that? Oh, and the visionary. Wow. Let me just look at these three cards together here. Just look at these three cards together here. What does that say to you? Through inner alchemy, you remember your soul calling, that you are a vessel for soul. And then you are able to vision the true essence of your being, that you are both an aspect of the I and the I. You are an aspect of the universe and you are the universe, which makes you also in some ways infinite. Let's see if we can make this happy. There we go. Yes. That's how we do it. How's that? Oh. in some ways, this feels right here. I mean, the whole transition, yes? We remember and we do this, we allow, maybe allow instead of do. We allow this inner alchemy as we begin to lead from our high heart, from our deep heart center. And from there, we begin to remember our true nature as a vessel for soul. We find ourselves in this rhythm with all that is, with that unblinking eye that will one day close again, but for now is open. And we are the embodied form of that expression of light. And as we remember, we vision this evermore, our heart expands and our mind expands, and we connect in with the fact that every part of us is also part of the stars and the universe around us. And it all feels like this is part of what Jupiter is tucking back into Pisces to grab a few more beings who are ready to make this journey of rebirth. As Hygeia comes in and says, yes, let's wake up. Yes, let's wake up. Yes, let's wake up. We can envision this world of interconnectedness while embodied. We are the embodiment of the universe. We are the embodiment of the universe. If we feel into that Sagittarian energy of seeking, we are the expression of the universe seeking expression, seeking to see itself. The universe wants to be able to see itself, and so we come in to help that. We are, when somebody says expressions of the divine, that is in part what that is meaning. Feel for a minute here. Feel for a minute here. There's something. Yes, can you allow yourself to see the beautiful alchemy that occurs with every breath that you take? Every time you swallow, every time you cry, every time you laugh. Can you allow yourself to feel that this is an expression of the divine? Everything, every sensation, every emotion, they are all expressions of the divine. You are an expression of the divine. You are a reflection of the divine. Let's come in that when the divine opens its eye and looks in a mirror, what it sees is you. You are a reflection of the divine. You are a reflection of divine love. You are the vision of the divine. You are the vessel. Coming in now, moving down and in and through your whole being. There is blue, light blue. There is soft pink. And a very soft, subtle white, almost cream colored light. This light is being transmitted to your being from what we commonly refer to as angelic dimensions. It's being sent to you, and it's being bonded to your being electromagnetically, electrostatically, just like this angel aura quartz. It's coming into your system, into your being. Being brought through, and it will stay with you. It will stay with you always. This coating of love and compassion, these subtle frequencies of light. As you journey this journey of remembrance, it's here holding you. Almost as if it has become a part of your aura. Part of your aura. Interestingly, if it picked up on the recording, which it was quite loud, I'm sure it did, the loud noise that came in as the light was coming in to connect and bond to your beingness was the blue angels, which if you're not familiar, is the kind of air show fleet of the US Navy. And they started flying. They're going to be flying all weekend, and they started flying over the city just before this that light was brought in. Interestingly, I'll let you in on another little piece here. That is the second time that light has been brought in for you. The first time, the frequency was so high that it pulled all the battery off of my phone. And I looked over and noticed that my screen was black, and the exact place where it came in and stopped recording was just after this light had bonded. Just after this light blue, pink, and cream light had been bonded to you. So I then went out and put my phone up to charge, and I went out, and the Blue Angel started up. I found an earring on the ground during my walk of a blue and pink and light white aura crystal earring on the ground, which I have with me, and I will take a picture and share it. It came in that this particular oracle card transmission is going to be offered to the entire portal, recommended for the entire portal. It's not to be shared outside of the portal, like the amethyst from the Libra new moon, but it is being recommended for everyone in the portal. So I know some of us generally work with all three transmissions over the course of the couple of weeks anyhow, but this one feels like there's an activation happening with that pink and blue and cream light, with this whole reading. Really feels like that's why I had to stop. That's why the phone had to recharge. I had to go find that earring. And go walk around on the streets of San Francisco with my coating of blue and pink and cream light. Because everything that comes through these transmissions for you guys also comes through me. I am also receiving every transmission and activation and meditation right alongside you. Let me feel the tarot. Yes, we have two tarot cards coming in, and then there's another little angel message that's going to come in also for us afterwards. Feels like that's going to be almost the anchor of the reading, the transmission, when that comes in. I'm still kind of giggly over the fact that blue and pink and cream light was so strong that it literally sucked all the battery out of my phone. Okay, there's one more bridge. Ooh, the 8 of Wands. You see those lightning bolts at the top there coming into the wands? Weren't we talking about Saturn and Uranus at some point? It's like leaping over the foundations of self and expanding into a new way of being. We can remember that wands are fire, resonate to sense of self. Oh, and then you become the queen. The queen of self. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, wow. Let's feel here as we're coming into these cards. 8, remember, is infinity. It's infinite. And it often feels like infinite metamorphosis. You come into this state of balance with self where you feel like you've leaped over the hurdles, and you're coming into a greater alignment. And as you are, lightning bolts of awakening are hitting your sense of self. You're realizing deeper and deeper the truth of yourself as part of the universe. You see that this is the stars, this is the universe here at the top where the lightning is coming in from. It's not coming in from the clouds, it's coming in from the stars, from the universe itself. Almost like the visionary here. Yeah? Can we see this? That it's not simply coming out from, but coming into. And as these awakenings are happening, as these great awakenings are happening, as the universe's eye is open and your eyes are opening, you start to realize, you gain a sort of mastery of your sense of self. You can feel the truth of who you are at a greater, at a deeper level, and you can walk through the world with that sense of self, with that self-sovereignty. And part of this self-sovereignty is also remembering there will be more hurdles to leap. There will always be more hurdles to leap. Each awakening brings a new awakening. This is inner alchemy, yes? Oh, there's 2. We got the angel messages, inspire, and you are loved. You are loved. It almost feels like this goes here. As you remember and remember and remember that you are loved, you are able to inspire others. The visionary and the queen. Just put those anywhere. The visionary and the queen. This is how you inspire, though, is through your remembrance that you are loved. That you are love. Yes? Amazing. You are a vessel of love. I feel if there's any more messages coming through here. There is this place, where that blue and pink and cream light is the thing that it's helping you to remember and to hold you in every moment if you forget, and to help you remember again is this, that you are loved. You are loved. Each moment as you climb, as you pass through, as you rise up and maybe fall a little bit and then rise up again, you're able to hold on to your love and your lovedness. I'm getting a message from that higher, that elevated dimension, to use that word. I don't know why it's coming in to use that word, but from that elevated dimension that brought that light in for you. That the light has been gifted to you to remind you, to hold you in that love, to hold you in that love. It's almost as if the remembrance that you are loved is what was actually electromagnetically adhered, bonded to your beingness. And now you are a vessel of that love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all that you are and all that you do and all the light that you share, all the ways that you shine and all of the ways that you are in every moment, even when you don't feel like you're shining, you are. From all the dimensions, with deep, deep love and gratitude.